Hi, and welcome to us at Into the New. I'm Nicholas,
I'm Karin.
and Jessica, who is one of us, is not with us in this video clip.
So today we would like to give you a short introduction to one model for how we may develop and grow as human beings. And it is pictured as this eternity symbol, where you set your aspirations, your aspirational intent. And when you do that, it creates sort of a conflict inside of you, which will show you the shadows, the the sides of you that you are not aware of yet, that are ready to be integrated or healed.
Yes. Shadow might sound a bit scary. So let's briefly explain what a shadow is. It's simply a behavior, a trigger, a limiting belief that you hold unawarely. Something that is created earlier in life that you are not aware of consciously. And we all carry a lot of shadow. When we grow up, we are constantly put into situations that we don't yet have the tools to handle. So in order to deal with these situations, we push our feelings aside uh, and create shadow triggers, shadow patterns, patterns that unawarely comes in to play and take over our line of action and line of thought.
Yeah, you can certainly feel exactly like they are taking over, almost as if we're hijacked when being triggered into something. And we have this emotional response that we can't really explain or understand. And it may be one that we don't approve of or wish for ourselves, but still it takes over and we react to the situation.
When we set the aspirational intent, we will meet the shadow ready to be healed, ready to be integrated in order for us to grow. And even though meeting the shadow might be a painful process at times, the result is that we can leave behind the behaviors and the triggers that doesn't serve us, that we normally don't function so well within, and that limits us. So this is a really, like I say, fascinating, intriguing process going through life. And we do this whether we know it or not. We always evolve as human beings. You can't not develop. And by doing that, we always encounter shadows, consciously or not. So this is an ongoing process, whether you like it or not, whether you want it or not. But by being aware of it, you can handle it both with more ease and more effectively.
Yes, because there are, of course, several ways of integrating or healing shadow. So when you are aware, when you're conscious of this process, you will much more easily and effectively meet those shadows that present themselves for you.
An aspirational intent. A few words on that, perhaps.
Yes, our aspirations, what we wish for ourselves, for others, the next level.
As I said, we can't go through life not evolving. We can't go through life not developing ourselves. So this is a process that goes on, whether you are aware of it or not. By becoming aware, of your aspirational intent, you can take charge of the direction of which you are developing. It's like opening a door to a wider future, opening a door to perspectives that you currently don't fully hold or own or have integrated, that awakens something inside you, a longing for a perspective that you want to integrate.
Yeah. It's also fascinating with the symbol because it expands through life. When one round is done, you will set new aspirations, consciously or unconsciously. And new shadow, new wounds, or maybe even traumas from a childhood will show themselves and being available for you to integrate or heal. So you're expanding your range throughout this developmental process.
I'd also like this model because it's applicable on me as a person, my development. It's also applicable on any couple. Me and Karen in our relation evolve in this figure 8 infinity, developing our relation, meeting the shadow in our relation that we partly carry individually, but partly is created in the relational dynamics. Healing that to set new aspirations, healing new shadow. It can also be applicable to a group. When we as a group develop, we will meet the obstacles, the challenges we need to overcome in order to grow as a group. Also, it can be applicable to an entire system, an organization. So it's a very easy model, an easy framework to hold in mind. That might help you to be more relaxed about the challenges you meet because they serve you.
Yes. I really enjoy the example there, Niklas, of our relationship, because it also shows that within this process, our relationship will deepen.
Yeah.
And we will get to know each other more and more. And it's the same with the relationship to yourself.
Yeah.
You will get to know yourself on a much deeper level throughout this process, throughout life.
That's a beautiful roundup for me.
Yeah.
Keep on developing in the figure 8. Get to know yourself deeper and deeper. And offload the baggage that you don't need to carry around in terms of old habits, old wounds, and shadow. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
And see you soon again.
Bye.